Okay, guess we're on live, so welcome back to more Fake Go. Continue on for more Babylonia. And apparently Gilgamesh has been disappeared. But he's the beneath under, I believe, Kerr of the underworld. From the hideout. But anyway, let's rescue them and let's not waste any time and get onto it. Goodbye, goddess of the underworld. Oh boy. Let's see. So there's a Lancer and whatchamacallit. Well then, I guess I'll just use this one instead. Because why not? I'll just bring overstocked already. I might as well just keep it the way it is. Let's get to it. Back in Kutha, you certainly got there fast. Although, I suppose Ishtar slowed us down since we had to drag her the whole way.
If only Quetzalcoatl wasn't around, I could have escaped. Give it up, Ishtar! You promised Elfrost too, right? If you say you're on their side, you stay on their side until they betray you or fall. Isn't that dedication the universal pride of all goddesses? Okay, I give up. I'll tag along on your trip to the underworld. But only Silfrost, Mash, and I are going in. Quetzalcoatl and Merlin, you stay here. Especially you, Quetzalcoatl. You would be a sitting duck down there. Yuk-ak-katan? What are you saying? Divinity works negatively in Kerr. The weak stay as they are, but the strong are weakened. Death and its queen, Ereshkigal, rule supreme there. What do you think happens when a god dies in Kerr?
I see. They go wild, say things like, I do not accept death, and then just head right back to the world above. There'll be no life or death anymore. Even gods must remain in the underworld once they die. So, that's why there's a system that nullifies their powers. Fascinating.
Even knowing what it's like in the underworld, Ishtar, you challenged it anyway. You're amazing. Mash, you're not saying that sarcastically. You're just a goofball. I can't possibly get mad at you. I went down to the underworld because I was arrogant. In the myths surrounding me, I was spoiled, praised, and knew no fear. So I laughed off the perils of the underworld and challenged it using 7 authorities. I felt nothing was impossible for me after conquering Mount Ebed, but the result was a miserable defeat. A complete total loss. I would have loved to have seen that, yes! Worst case scenario, please make sure that at least Silfrost and Mash return, yes! You do realize that's not what worst case scenario means, right? We'll either all return after defeating Ereshkigal, or we fail and everyone is trapped. It's only one or the other. That's why I'm having you two remain here. If it comes to that, then it's your turn. Figured out a way to strike a deal with Ereshkigal to get her to return Mash and Silfrost to the living world.
Alright, for the good of our mission, I shall remain behind. That said, though, you're a strange one, Ishtar. You're walking into the battle. You don't think you can win. Do goddesses mature when they become independent from their fathers?
Say whatever you want. Anyway, where's Anna? You didn't bring her? No, she hadn't returned to the Chaldean embassy. We didn't have time to wait or look for her, so we left her behind. I see. Well, she'd be useless in the underworld anyway, so I suppose that works out regardless. Then, let's begin. Are you really okay with this, Silfrost?
Let's go to the underworld.
No time to hesitate, huh? Fine, I'll share your enthusiasm. Mash, take care of Silfrost. Merlin, Quetzalcoatl, stand back! Load the tide convergence rounds in Manaspo cannons. Output at isocelsius of 1/3 the lapis lazuli. Gate occur, shatter! Let the light of On shine through the skyless key. In other words, I'll blow a giant hole in the ground. Alright, success! This is the underworld, Self-Frost. Ow! Are you alright, Master? I managed to guard you with my shield. I think. Ishtar, why do you have to be so Ishtar? I can teleport too, but if I teleport into the underworld, it'll be scary afterwards. If my powers are sealed in the instant we arrive, we'll all just fall and die. It's better if we don't have to teleport. You can get to the underworld by digging through the ground, after all. Huh? What did you just say?
Good. I got through. You said you were going to the underworld, so I was worried I might not be able to observe you. Guess I was wrong. I mean, you're really just underground. The real deal Age of Gods is amazing. The underworld is physically linked to the real world.
So it's true. It wasn't like some area in another dimension? Of course! In the Age of Gods, the heavens, the earth, and the underworld are all situated on the same layer of scroll. The afterlife and the world of the skies become metaphysical only after the end of the Age of Gods.
Then this really is the underworld.
Yes, truly, a surprise. This underground cavern is unthinkable by our understanding of geology. Oh, Senpai, what are those? Those long, narrow things scattered around. They look like bird cages.
They're souls.
There are lights floating around inside them. Too many to count. It's best you don't get near them. Those lights are the souls of the dead. Of humans who have died on the surface.
Could those cages be?
Yep, Ereshkigo's soul cages. Souls trapped in there can never return to the world of the living. When the physical body dies, the soul starts to fade, then disappears. But Ereshkigo doesn't let that happen. She cages up the souls of humans she likes and keeps them at her side to enjoy for tens of thousands of years. There are souls like that. Humans without a body. Feel cold. Very cold. So they start to freeze, beginning with their limbs, until they eventually become living ice. One would rather fade away than feel that pain. But these trapped souls can't even do that. They have no freedom. Until Ereshkigo boars of them, they have to stay there like that, writhing in torment. Then, the souls that withered to death on Earth are here too? Most likely. There are more soul cages here than before, probably thanks to the work of the Three Goddess Alliance. I wonder if she's trying to make a kingdom of the dead. She was never cruel like this in the past.
Where is Ereshkigo?
Over there, on the other side of the narrow cliff path, Ereshkigo's palace is beyond the 7 gates. She can't step 1 foot outside of that place. So, she's trapped inside too? Ereshkigo, a goddess? Who knows? They say it's what the gods decided, but it's none of my business. Anyway, this is where Self-Frost and Mash come in. We'll start by going through the first gate over there. Doing so will help you understand the rules of the underworld. So she says, Senpai. Well, to start we should get closer to it.
Answer me, answer me. You who live, you who have fallen into the underworld, tell me how your soul should be.
Self-Frost, you'll get a binary sort of question. The underworld gates are fair and logical, and their job is to test whether a soul is good or evil. Good and evil are equal in value. Only the values of that human, the chooser, change. So there's no right answer. No matter which you choose, we will have to deal with an annoying trial. Just pick whatever answer seems easier.
Now, sinful Frost, answer me.
Huh? He got called by name?
Standards of beauty seems diverse but are absolute. Black wins over white. The earth wins over the heavens. Then, Ereshkigal or Ishtar, which is more beautiful?
Hold on a sec. That's different from before.
Alright, a question with not a scrap of logic. Which is it, Frost? Let's see, looking at the wiki. I would say Ereshkigal.
Ah! Betrayed at the very first gate? Oh, I get it. That's not it. This is a battle of wits. Isn't that right? As long as you compliment Ereshkigal, the enemy will weaken. That's what this means, right?
Awkward, but very well.
さて殺すか。
Okay, you're sending an attack anyway. Sorry about that.
次はない。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。うん、ああ、いいとも。うん。それ。
That's just great.
いいとも。了解。それ。
Whoa, with
そこだ。
fucking hate these crits.
受けてまお任せよ。はあ。受けていただく。おじま。そこだ。どうかな。
Fucking hate this MP charge loss.
お望みの。了解。それ。
Whoa, Merlin.
そこだ。王の話をするとしよう。お、いいとも。星の宇宙に、物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。どうかな。そこだ。
Damn it. Fucking hate it.
おじま。お任せ。夢のように。ああ。そこだ。それ。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。はい、受けたまわりました。はあ。
Okay, next one. Curse royalty, just skeleton. Fair enough.
夢のように片付けよう。おじまその呼吸を乱す午前の光よ、良き営みを守りたまえ。ああ、全種解放、加減はなし。絶望に挑む。ボインヘム
Crits monster incoming.
そこだ。もはや目覚めは必要あるまい。良い試合でした。あなたに感謝。
Alright, next one. Let's see, next one. Arrow. Okay. Just keep it the way it is.
Enemy forces has been defeated. Looks like we can move on, Senpai.
Wow, what a deep and insightful question that was.
It sounded like pure evil to me. I hope it's not going to be like this the whole time.
Well, maybe it was just a one-off thing. Ishtar and Ereshkigal are the goddesses of the heavens and the earth. That makes them good benchmarks for comparison.
I hope so. Now then, we just need to pass through the gate itself. Yes, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of trap either. See? I went through it and nothing's happening, Ishtar. Seems so. That's a relief. Thanks, Mash.
Alright, let's get moving.
Ah! Ishtar, what happened? Is something wrong? Ow! Something shocked me. But I'm fine. I just got the chills when I passed through the gate. I don't see anything. Anything? Hey, do you feel something weird?
Yeah. Did you lose weight?
Right! I've obviously shrunk, haven't I? Indeed you have. Did you finally see what a fool you are, Ishtar? Your last descending into the underworld ended in failure. So long as that myth exists, you cannot escape the curse of the underworld. The crown symbolizing the wilderness, the reed measuring rod, the lapis lazuli choker, the bead necklace, the gold armlet, the gorgeous brooch, and last, the garment of ladyship. I once robbed you of these 7 treasures. The rule remains unchanged even now. If you don't have any authority that corresponds to them, you yourself will have to pay the price. Don't you see? You will become smaller every time you pass through the gate. You will be robbed of your divinity 1/7 at a time. By the 2nd gate, you will be a low-ranked divine spirit. By the 4th gate, you will be even weaker than a Galu. And by the end, you'll be a powerless bug. A sad little butterfly that will be crushed within my hands. How nasty! You've gotten even worse than before, Ereshkigal! That is not true. I've given you some mercy at least. Normally, you and that human would have been dropped into the pits of the underworld the moment you brought the living here. However, if you take on the trials of the 7 gates, your fate will be decided by the laws of the underworld. Southpass, if you come to defeat me, overcome those trials. If you safely pass through those 7 gates, then I, the ruler of the underworld, shall welcome you here as visitors.
Oh boy.
We're in trouble now. Ishtar cannot go on like this. No, I'm moving forward. I expected something like this. I told you I wouldn't be much use fighting in the underworld, remember? This doesn't really change anything. You, me, and Gilgamesh too. The moment we reached the underworld, there was nowhere to run. Before we get used to the code of the underworld, we need to defeat Ereshkigal and escape. Otherwise, Yurek will perish. Which means we have no choice. So prepare yourself, so fast.
You're right. Ereshkigal is also one of the 3 goddess alliance. We're going to have to fight her anyway. Defeating her will be for the best, really. Move forward, Zopras. It looks like we don't have much time. The underworld is part of the present world, but just being here drains your vitality and the strength of your destiny. The strength of your destiny is, let's see, think of it as an intrinsic luck necessary to facilitate the continuation of life. No matter the life form, we are constantly using this type of luck to avoid mortal danger. If this significantly drops in a person, they will get into a nasty accident, like getting hit by a car while on the walk. The underworld's filled with death, so there's no need for it. It's a world that doesn't need any luck.
That's right. That's why if you stay here too long, you won't live long even if you get back to the surface. Now, do you understand how this place works? Then let's hurry up and get to the second gate already. Right.
Answer me! Answer me! Although money and riches continue to flow, only one is worthy to own all. Only one can manage the wealth of the world. In other words, which goddess is worthy of this wealth? Ereshkigal or Ishtar?
Alright, we're lucky it's another easy question. You don't even have to think, Self-Frost.
Let's see. Oh boy. I would go for it. After due consideration, Ereshkigal.
Right. Let's give the job to Ereshkigal on purpose and let her go bankrupt, right? We're gonna make her show how terrible she is at it to demonstrate the difference between us. That's the plan, right?
Save! You may pass!
いざ全てを白日のもと
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お望みのままに。いいとも。
そこだ。
それ。
ああ、了解。
いいとも。
そこだ。
どうかな。
Damn, feel bad for Godwin getting trained out.
はい、お任せを。はあ、受けていただく。
Uh-oh.
その呼吸を乱す。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
了解。
お望みのままに。
け。
Okay. That went well. Shouldn't activate that kind of a thing, but what can you do?
王の話をするとしよう。いいとも。星の内海、物見の無手か。楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。どうかな。
Okay, I fucking hate you. Random bullshit right there.
次はない。ああ、
どうかな。
そこだ。小島です。ああ、了解。ああ、了解。
それ。
そこだ。
Alright, what's this one? Money of Heart. The door.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お任せ。夢のように片付け。
ステータスアップ。これで足ります。
次はない。殺戮だ。残らず。
はい。
全種解放、加減はなし。絶望に挑む。シードコイヘム。
どうかな。
Yeah, tickles.
ああ、了解。ああ、
Finish them off.
そこだ。もはやメダルは必要はない。
Didn't work out.
いいとも。
了解。押し切ります。
So close.
ああ、
いいとも。
そこだ。
ご苦労様。じゃあ次に行こう。
Okay. Alright, next one. Oh boy. Guess who's back? Gilgamesh. That is, of course. Let's see. Alright. I'll use this one. This one, yeah. Yeah, this should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully, yeah. Because the last of the fatal battle, third, it will be a giant dragon. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
I got cursed again. I guess it's useless even I block it with magical energy at max power. At this rate, not only will I be unable to fight, but Eresica will crush me like a bug. Are you sure? It doesn't look like your bow's destructive power has declined at all. You may be shrinking, but you are still helping in our battles. Sorry, I've about reached my limit though. Soon, I'm going to run out of energy, so I'll leave the fighting to you two.
This isn't good. We're only at the second gate. How far can we go without Ishtar? It's fine. Ishtar's got this, okay?
Weren't you listening to what I just said? I told you that it's tiring me out, so I can't.
The third gate's ahead. The enemies of the trials are definitely growing stronger. I hope we can get through this one as well.
Choosing answer that favor Ereshkigal is clearly making the battles easier, but... No! don't care. No matter how tough it is, there are some things that a woman just can't give up, Mash. Looking at these other goddesses, I know I'm better than all of them, but I just can't lose to this one woman. It's a battle with a hopeless and irritating rival.
Literally is the worst, eh? Didn't know you had that much spirit in you. You certainly got a big mouth, you little brat. Wait, are you literally turning into a little brat? Little brat? Now that's amusing. You must be worried descending through the underworld like this. Soap bras, little brat. You're finally at a loss.
There's someone behind those rocks. Master, allow me to attack.
Wait, that laugh could only be... Good work coming to retrieve me. You must be scared of the chilling cold of the underworld, you fools! Do you need someone experienced like me to guide you through here?
You're King Gilgamesh. What are you doing here? We thought Ereshkigal captured you.
The underworld is like my backyard. I know how many things work down here. I've been here numerous times. I did accidentally die, but before the Galu spirits came, I hid in the shadows. There I held my breath and meditated, and then... Presence Concealment EX. After I got away from them, I was sitting here contemplating what to do when you lot came. That's all. You're the same as usual, Your Majesty. You too, Soap Bras. Knowing how reckless you are, I knew you would come down to the underworld.
It was a good thing he wasn't captured by Ereshkigal, but it ticked me off to see this guy so perky down here. If you had been cursed like me, that would have at least been interesting.
Fool! The curse of the underworld is only for the living. I'm dead, so I needn't worry about any of that. However, that also means that I am subject to Ereshkigal's laws as well. Even if I wanted to return to Uruk, I wouldn't be able to leave the underworld without her permission. And I don't think she'd let me leave this world so easily either. So, you know what to do, right, Soap Frost? I, the king, command you to pass through the gates of the underworld and punish that wretch Ereshkigal for me! Well, yeah, that's why Soap Frost came here in the first place. The order of things flip-flop, but you're going to help us defeat Ereshkigal too, right, Gilgamesh? Leave it to me. I will show you the difference between that itty-bitty brat there and me, the king. By the way, why did you shrink? Have you finally decided that your insignificance should be reflected in your appearance?
I've been telling you, it's Ereshkigal's curse! Ah, jeez, I knew I should have come to save you!
Ha 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 ha! This fool! Ha 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 ha! You? Come to save me? Am I dreaming? Did I somehow die again while I was down here and start hallucinating?
Yeah, if that was the case, we could have just left you here. Why don't you just drown your own stupidity, Gaudi? You're quite a swimmer, aren't you? You were so absurd in swimming that a serpent stole your precious herb of immortality.
Ah, what a foul way of pointing out my traumatic past. So, this really isn't hallucination. This is the real Ishtar. But that doesn't make any sense. If this isn't a dream, what is this slightly less irritating Ishtar doing here? Are you saying something came over you? Or are you trying to be sweet to win over Soap Frost?
Ah, stop! Just stop talking, Gaudi! I don't know what you're talking about. Trying to win Soap Frost over! Please, you two. Let's leave the Uruk Opera behind and head to the third gate. See? Over there?
Answer me! Answer my question, please!
How sad. It's been shouting all this time, but after being completely ignored, it lost its confidence. Oh yes, that's right. You have my permission to speak, third gate. What do you ask?
Who is more worthy of your trust and respect? Who is more worthy of victory? Who is a more suitable ally?
That'll be Gilgamesh. Sorry, Ishtar. But Gilgamesh is the best king. And the laugh.
よし、戦いだ。苦手だけど全力でいこうか。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
手伝うの気にしないで。エリザ粒子展開。よく粉砕します。
いいとも。
管理する。敵へ補足。
それ。
Okay. Off to a good start.
粉砕します。
お望みのままに。それ。
デスカッター。よくいいでしょう。
お望みのままに。
素早く管理する。
Okay, that got him quickly. Well, escalator.
いいでしょ。粉砕します。回避は許しません。デスカッター。
それ。
Nice crits right there, buddy. Not cool.
手伝うの気にしないで。
お任せ。夢のように片付
さあ、サーチライトを当て、よく見ておくように。
I'm just going all out.
テイクオフ、スカートフレア。ソニックシャワー、ラン展開。ブレストゼロ、エリジェーベト。回避は許しません。
Oh my god.
どうなの聞きません。聞きません。セイバー。粉砕します。素早くセイバー。回避は許しません。セイ。
God damn it. Fuck you.
よく見ておくように。デスカッター。
Gotcha. Ah, that was close. Fucking paralyzed this. Oh my god, Kuro Dragon Arata.
お任せ。夢のように片付
手伝うの気にしないで。こちらをどうぞ。
王の話をす
よく
るとしよう。
見ておくように。
星の内海、物見のウテカ、楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
敵へ補足。はい。
Come on, hit me one more time. Thank you.
それでは
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
アサシンと思ったウヌが不覚よ。サーチライトを当てなす。粉砕します。成功の剣は赤とか白とか黒とか消し去るべし。みんなには内緒だよ。X カーリバー。
Alright, and it's done.
気に入ったわ。あなたは念入りにめちゃくちゃにしてあげる。泣いて許しをこいなさい。ブレストゼロエリゼーベト。終わりました。祈祷します。パイロットはクールダウンの準備をしておくように。
Alright, that's Pretty a little bit tough one, but I managed to get through. Oh, log in bonus. Since it's 8 o'clock now. Okay, next. What is this? What on earth world is this? Well then. I should try E-Star, see how she looks. Because she's become smaller than ever you could imagine. Okay, here we go. Wah! That was laughable. The ruler of the mountainous land of Arata is no match for Uruk. Try and come at me again.
Huh? King Gilgamesh is in really good mood. I never thought I'd see him smile like that.
You're in good mood, Your Majesty. Yes. It's been a while since I fought. I forgot my royalty and got a bit carried away, I suppose. Oh.
And shrunken again? Father would be so sad if he saw me like this.
Hey, Soapbox, Dr. Roman, do you have something to remember this moment? Like that clicking thing.
You should wait for me.
Oh, go! What the hell are you doing, fool? That was some force. If Marsh hadn't covered me, I would have fallen into the abyss. That was like a huge cat came at him with all the force of a frightened drain. That pushed you over. Is there something lower than the underworld? Ah, the abyss. Yes, in Mesopotamia. There are the heavens and the earth, the underworld under the earth, and beneath that, the abyss. The abyss is a sea of nothingness. The gods Apsu and Tiamat came from that dark sea and created Mesopotamia. You could call it the primordial sea that existed before light itself. Now that Enki, the god who managed the abyss, has disappeared, there will be no returning if you fell into it.
That's where King Gilgamesh sought the mystic herb of immortality, right? Now that you mention it, I heard that Enkidu also had some dealings here in the underworld, didn't they? If I remember correctly, King Gilgamesh ordered Enkidu to go to the underworld. Then Enkidu told him all about it when they returned.
That smile says the king is trying to ignore something he doesn't want to remember.
You're pretty knowledgeable, Mash, but the truth is actually much worse than that. Goldie over there was really into his new invention, a musical instrument, and had a party for 3 days and 3 nights. Erastica was fed up with all the noise, so he opened the gate to the underworld, just a little. The king was pretty drunk, so he accidentally dropped his instrument into the hall. He was furious. You should have seen the tantrum he threw. And Kaido could have just watched the king rage, so they went down to the underworld, alone. And so Kaido went and took a look at the underworld, showed their gratitude to Erastica, and returned to the surface.
This all happened because you kept asking for help. Something like, there's a snake in the hulupu tree, help me, wow. If I hadn't cut down that tree, I would never have made the instrument.
Hold on a second. Showed gratitude to Ereshkigal. So Enkidu has some relationship with Ereshkigal?
Yes,
Enkidu hated Ishtar, but was respectful to Ereshkigal. Ereshkigal was the one who took in Enkidu's remains. We couldn't leave the remains of a weapon of the gods on the surface. The thought was that they could rest in peace if they were entombed in the underworld. But I knew there was time before you lot appeared, so I visited Enkidu's grave. However, the remains had disappeared. Ah, so the young man that called himself Kingu is really Enkidu? I rebooted Enkidu? Is that it? But Enkidu still was destroyed by the gods. I can understand if it was as a servant, but Enkidu couldn't have been revived as a living being in that era. It's just as you say, Ishtar. That Enkidu isn't Enkidu. Even though Enkidu was buried, there were things that still resided in the body. That is now what we see. Buried, but something left in the body. Is that possible? But if that's the case, he calls himself Kingu, right? Then just think of him as that. Anyway, we can see the fourth gate now. Let's have fun with the next question we get.
Answer me! Answer me! There's no reward in fame. Prayers are merely offerings. People do not hope for blessing from the gods. They simply offer the prayers and labors. They are slaves for life. In which case, answer. But the fastidious goddess that has the right to accept such precious labor would be.
Oh boy. Batiste, I can't really get a read. I guess it's Ishtar?
Despair. You are blind.
That was his vengeful spirit. What the fuck is that?
She's so short, so cute.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
何もなかったわ。手伝うの気にしないで。優雅に華麗に大胆に高くついたわね。いいじゃない。
Oh my gosh, she's so short,
そこ動かない。
so tiny.
とっておき食らいなさい。
She's so tiny, so cute.
セット。狙いは決まった？いいじゃない。いいでしょう。どうかしら。
Nice,
敵へ補足。
Nice! Oh boy, off to a good start.
手伝うの気にしないで。全兵装粉砕いいでしょう。気に入ったわ。あなたは念入りにめちゃくちゃにしてあげる。泣いて許しをこいなさい。ブレストゼロエリゼーベト。回避は許しません。
Damn,
エ
good,
リ
good,
ザ
good.
ードリル。来ません。
Damn, that hurts like hell.
お望みのままに。
はいはい。
それ。
そこ動かない。 来ません。いいでしょう。粉砕します。 回避は許しません。デスカッター敵へ捕捉。どうなのどうなのどうなの。
Alright, here we go. Mindless corpse, Ender Shadow, Gaius, Julius, Caesar.
お任せ。夢のように片付
高くついたわね。高くついたわね。いいわ。金星まで連れて行ってあげる。はいはい、狙いは決まった。飛ぶわよ、マンナ。ゲートオープン。
So tiny.
光栄に思いなさい。これが私の全力全霊。打ち砕け。
So tiny.
そこ動かない。とっておき。
Oh my god. You can't even see her.
セット。
Do it again.
で、はいはい。いいじゃない。
Oh my god.
放て。とっておき。くらいなさい。終わりました。祈祷します。パイロットはクールダウンの準備をしておくように。
Oh my god, her MP. You can't even see her. She's still like way below. Oh, poor Ishtar getting shrunk every time she passed through the gate. Okay, next one. What is this? I'm mixed up with some ramenizer. We don't know for sure. But I know for sure that I will know what do I want to pick. So I will use this one. And let's see. I think that should be fine. Hopefully. Yeah. Sorry, but I think that's enough. When did this turn into whose goddess is it anyway? This is serious.
Doctor, is there a problem with that? As Ishtar said, they're all very important questions. This is really teaching me a lot.
What did you say? No. Mash is becoming a bad girl. Ishtar's lifestyle is a bad influence on her.
What's that supposed to mean? Investigator is the one asking me a question. It's not my fault.
I'm not sure about that. Ereshkigo's problems are your problems. If the roles were reversed, I think you would have prepared the same questions.
But that's not true. I would have been much more clever and circumspect about asking stuff like this. So you wouldn't really ask anything different. That's Ishtar for you. The gate shocked me again. I think I'm getting used to this, which is kind of scary.
Fantastic! It was funny to start, but now it's becoming a problem. We can't keep losing strength, even if it's Ishtar's. If things keep going like this, finding Ereshkigal will be difficult. Just what level of divinity is Ereshkigal? Is she the same rank as you, Ishtar? No, she's not quite on Ishtar's level. She's an old goddess like Ishtar, but in terms of raw power, she's not as impressive.
Ishtar was a daughter of the heavens, so she got everything she wanted. The gods spoiled her and tended to her every beck and call. Also, Ishtar got Enki, the god of the abyss, drunk and robbed him blind. That was pretty bad. It was the greatest heist in the history of the gods. It was also pretty funny, even to the other gods. Enki got completely smashed and gave all of his divinity to Ishtar. When he woke up, he had nothing left. Ishtar had already loaded all his wealth onto Mana, and when it was on her way back to the surface, Enki went into a panic and had his slaves chase after her, but the bolt of heaven was far too fast. Enki was in tears. He wrung his hands and screamed, warning that a stupid, bratty girl was going to run the heavens and the earth and beg for help. The gods and humans that were watching screamed out, "Take a look at that driving technique! Who would have thought the bolt of heaven could be used for drift racing? No one can catch up to that. Surely her driving mastery will go down to legend as the drunk and the divine. Underworld drift. No one in Europe could ever be faster." I hate to admit it, but even I thought so too. Ishtar had been hiding her true colors up until then.
Oh, whatever do you mean? The boat of heaven's automatic transmission was broken that day, so I just switched to manual gear. And I always carry an extra in my boat, just in case I needed it. And always.
What do you think, Silfrost? This is the patron deity of York. Now, do you understand how I feel? I'm starting to think that the curse is a divine punishment. In the end, the boat of heaven had engine trouble and stalled just before the harbor in York. Tragedy was averted in the nick of time. As you can see, this is the story of Ishtar, a goddess who coveted everything she saw. On the other hand, Ereshkigal did not desire anything. When the underworld was created, she was sent to become its ruler and foundation. Someone had to maintain the underworld, and Ereshkigal was unlucky enough to have that responsibility thrust onto her. Ereshkigal had only just been born when she was cast into the underworld and became the mistress of the depths of the earth. She managed the spirits of the dead for tens of thousands of years without being able to spend a moment on the surface or in the heavens.
That's so sad. I would have thought to feel bad for her before, but I do now. It's not just that she couldn't leave. The worst part is that she couldn't see new worlds or meet new people.
In exchange, Ereshkigal became invincible in the underworld. Even the gods cannot go against her laws in the underworld. Just ask that tiny girl over there. But outside the underworld, her special privilege disappears. She's about mid-level in terms of divinity, I'd say. Also, if she's up against someone who's alive, then she has to kill them first, or the laws of the underworld won't go into effect. So, the only ones that aren't affected by Ereshkigal's laws are Silfrost and Mash. I see. So that's why you were waiting for Silfrost. Huh! Someone who's alive and can put up a fight, basically. My only concern was that Silfrost might get killed by the Galu spirits the moment he entered the underworld. But it seems that Ishtar prevented that. She dropped to the underworld with you and protected you when you were most vulnerable. Did you get a bit less dumb? Maybe your negative qualities like debauchery and stinginess cancelled each other out and made a positive.
Who'd you call it debauched? As in, you don't know me, Donnie, so stop talking. And I'm not stingy, I'm financially responsible. I have reason for collecting jewels. Don't believe everything Goldie says so fast.
Answer me! Answer me! Existence is the practice of curtailing waste. Living is the practice of cultivating waste. It is the duty of the wise to eat finely, to scheme, and to find happiness. However, listen, Unlimited intake of nourishment invites excess flair. If you were to live your life, that would be...
Definitely. What the hell is this? Okay. Fat, meat, and Ishtar.
You're being judgmental so fast. Not all Chinese restaurants are bad for you. You can just exercise after eating a lot of fats. The same with meat. You can achieve powers that way. Forget excess fat on your waist. You can prevent it in your heart.
Or should I say thick, 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 thick.
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
手伝うもん気にしないで。手伝うもん気にしないで。来ません。
Damn. Got me good.
よいいでしょう。粉砕します。回避は許しません。エリチャードリル。来ません。いいでしょう。よく見ておくように。回避は許しません。デスカッター。
Come on, you guys all fucked up. We're not getting any crits.
お望みのままに。
Alright, this fucking boot machine ruler. But can the Hessian Lobo do this?
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
手伝うも気にしないで。全兵装ロック解除。粉砕します。テイクオフスカートフレア。ソニックシャワーラン展開。ブレストゼロエリジェーベト。敵へ捕捉。
Oh boy.
来ません。
But you ain't getting that boot machine.
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
Come on. Load up. And done. Good thing my main support account really helps. Okay, next one. That will be facing against Ereshkigal. So, oh boy, Destroyer got some pretty nice prototype Arthur. Wish I could get one soon. Anyway, I'm gonna pick this one. She's the best. I would switch it to Lancelot. Take this one. And then put Gawain. And then I don't really have a good one. I'll just put on Bedivere because he's the best boy. And put that one. And I think that should be good. Are we good? Or are we not good? Should be fine. Let's just hope. Oh shit. You know what? Let's just change it to that. That one. Probably the best choice. Let's get to it. What the? Chipmunk. Oh boy, so I guess we don't want to hear anything boring thing, just keep... Where would that thing? Chipmunk voices I can hear.
I'm no palm size. This is so pathetic. I can't even cry. Am I going to meet you guys? No, am I all guys everywhere? I'm probably the only one to have to endure something so awful.
How about you start being more modest?
You're right. For starters, I'll take my fabulousness down a bit and only attack kindly to everyone. I come to understand a tiny bit how the weak feel. I now know how to be protected is honestly a nice feeling.
Hey, you there! No time for idle chatter. We've passed through all 7 gates. The hall ahead is Ereshkigal's palace. Ereshkigal is a member of the 3 Goddess Alliance, so she's someone you have to defeat no matter what. Now that I am helping you, victory is guaranteed. That's all fine and good. However, I shall leave it to Sopras to decide how we deal with her after we defeat her. Think well on how to handle Ereshkigal. This is the Palace of Kur. It's just a wasteland. If this is a palace, this is all too... That's what the underworld is. Not one gorgeous thing exists here. Is it not right, Ereshkigal? O Queen of the Gallow Spirits, who gazes at the sky of darkness?
You speak as if you know. You are merely a demigod king. Fear, prey, and despair, humans. I am the keeper of death, ruler of the underworld, the one who trembles the sacred mountain. I am Ereshkigal of the 3 Goddess Alliance.
So that's Ereshkigal. I'm getting chills down my spine, Master. I can see the temperature hasn't changed, but I feel cold all over. According to our measurements, current atmospheric conditions at your location are impossible. The barometric pressure is at 500 HPA. That's the equivalent of being atop a mountain over 5,000 meters tall. That place isn't cold, it's high up. The temperature drop is from adiabatic cooling. It's probably -6 degrees Celsius now. That's the lower limit for biological activity. Not only will you suffer from decompression sickness, but your pulmonary cells will explode. You must defeat Ereshkigal before that happens, Silfrost.
So frail. Simply revealing myself to you is enough to destroy you. The commander of Chaldea seems to be a coward,
How disappointing.
Ha! You act like a big bad boss of a mountain. That's a little silly, even for you. First of all, there's no one anywhere ready to be scared after taking a look at you. There, maggots, mold, and filth. It's like the air inside a coffin took shape. That's what you are, a Mexico. All living animals are created to fear you.
Oh, did I hear a little bug buzzing about? Why, look, there's a tiny, pitiful goddess down there. How can something so small make such noise? Shall I crush you between my fingers, little bug?
Ha! So this is the real you. How pathetic! You hate the beautiful because you're ugly. You place your throne at the top of the sacred mountain because nobody visits. You're just taking it easier out on everyone else to think you're my other half. Oh, it's so pathetic I could cry. Sure, if you want to kill me, go on ahead. Right afterwards, you mean nothing but the ugliest woman in Suva.
Just like before, no matter how tiny the rest of you is, your stupid mouth is cavernous. Fine, you said I was ugly. It seems absurd to reveal myself to the likes of you, but a goddess cannot let an insult stand. Very well, I shall reveal my true form to You know what? No, I'm sick of talking like this. I'll give you a special peek. Be prepared. This is my true form as a goddess. What?
Oh. Okay.
Aha! Huh. Are you surprised? You're surprised, right? You look surprised. The guise of a goddess viewer is only a temporary one, of course. I never showed my true self even to the Sumerian gods. Look upon me and be shocked so fast.
Okay.
What's with that reaction? You look terribly disappointed. Why? Is this how it goes? The part where you look at me and see your dear friend? Human book said that was sure to work. Don't you have even the slightest bit of a romance in you? Senpai, you're not surprised? Ereshkigo's guise is... well...
I mean, I knew.
Huh? You knew? How?
This is the 4th time we've met.
Yeah. But you knew the whole time? That you were speaking to me, not that louse on those nights? But how? When did you realize this?
Towards the end, you weren't hiding it at all.
What? You knew and you let me say such embarrassing things? I said them all to you. No! This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Not like this. It seems Ereshkigo has collapsed, cradling her head like you have dealt a blow. Do you want it to be here now, Master?
And missed the show?
No, that's not how it goes. My plans are ruined, but that is that, and this is this. The plan to kill you here hasn't changed. 2 more days until Gorgon assaults Uruk. Before that, I will conquer Uruk and seize the Greater Grail. Then, the world of humans will be over. Every last human on the surface will be trapped in the underworld and become my property. That is my choice, Ereshkigo's very first choice of her own free will. So, Frost, if you're gonna stand in my way, I will show no mercy, even to you.
Oh, Eerie.
In any case, brace yourself. Now that you come to the underworld, my power is absolute.
Your pardon? Going to interrupt from the sidelines, Ereshkigo. I never was great at caring about the mood.
What? I had no intention of killing you. You ended up here because you worked yourself to death. I have no need for you. You're a nuisance in the underworld, so go get yourself killed by Gorgon or something.
Haha! Quite the mouth you got. You really are similar. You two are like sisters.
Shut up! I'm not embarrassing Nate like she is! What? What part of me do you think is embarrassing? I'm a terrifying goddess of death.
Save the goddess improv sketch for later. Do as much as you please when we don't have to see it. Ereshkigal, you are the patron deity of Kutha, and yet join the three goddess alliance. Of all your sins, none is greater. None even comes close. Though I may be dead for the time being, I can still convict you under my royal authority. Invaders are meant to be defeated by force, but the world itself judges traitors to their own. That is how royal authority works. You should be fully aware of that.
Yes, if it is a king who has gained danger, he can punish even a god by exchanging everything he has to do so. That is the rule of our will. So what? Are you going to kill me in exchange for your life?
That will depend on your answer. Now, answer me, Ereshkigal! Why did you join the Three Goddess Alliance? Have you abandoned your duty to protect Sumo's people and culture?
Of all the things I thought you asked, make no mistake, King of Uruk. Neither my role nor my obligation have changed one bit. I am Ereshkigal, the one entrusted with the underworld. I exist to manage all humans, all souls within the underworld. That is my destiny. I have no regret or remorse for dedicating all I have to that task. If you bar my way, I will destroy you with my authority.
Oh, a marvelous statement. If so, I have learned all I need to know about your sins. Now, present your head so we can make this clean. Your defeat will serve as punishment for your sins.
Just what I hoped for. I'll skewer you all on my lands without tormenting you. But before that, I'll ask one question. So fast. I have managed the souls of the dead here for a numbly long time. Entertainment, joy, sadness, friends to call my own. I didn't have any of those while I watched my other half fly freely through the heavens. You accuse me of a crime. After all this, you point your finger and say collecting souls is wrong? Is nobody going to commend me for all the work I've done? A job I did all this time all by myself?
Well, the first option, her HP is much larger. And the second option is just like less HP. And well, the first option, she's level 100, HP is larger. And then the second option, she's level 80, and HP is like a bit of a medium level. Anyway, let's see. Not interested. You're just fulfilling your role.
You don't understand, fool! That one isn't foolish enough to compliment what should be normal. It's fine to lament the obligation given to you. It's also fine to abandon them and pursue an alternate path. However, bemoaning the obligation that you chose to uphold dutifully is evil. And to praise that pain is an insult only to yourself. What should be praised is the triumphs you achieve. The pain in your heart is for you alone. Nobody else can understand your wounds, but your work is worth praising. That is what Silprise is telling you.
Fine! I will make you regret such an audacious response. I am Ereshkigal, a goddess sacrificed by the gods to protect the silence of death. This hatred, this pain, you called it insignificant. Now I shall make each of you feel it. Ereshkigal is transforming. Your orders, master. Sing the song of pain in the depths of the earth. Try with all your might to correct what you call my folly.
Oh boy. She's gonna get a debuff on all of them.
速攻で肩をつけます。カゴに入れてあげる。決して出られない死のカゴにね。
I'm not gonna use this.
お
お
任せを
待ち承知。
せい。
そこ。諦めなさい。諦めなさい。諦めなさい。冥界の七文よ。
If only ever I would have like a debuff recess, that would have been great.
はっ
承知。いざ。
はっ
汚いわ。汚いわ。汚いわ。諦めなさい。諦めなさい。諦めなさい。カゴに入れてあげる。決して出られない死のカゴにね。
はい
いざ。
はっはい
せい。
とん
汚いわ。諦めなさい。諦めなさい。諦めなさい。カゴに入れてあげる。決して出られない死のカゴにね。我が剣にて敵をうがつ。我が剣にて敵をうがつ。我が被験のきらめき。承知。お任せを。
Go, Okita!
一歩二歩二歩向け三歩絶倒無用三段抜けはっこれで
Nice!
終わりです
Oh, so close.
諦めなさい
本当
諦めなさい諦めなさい冥界の七文よ
Well, it's already too late for now, so you're fucked. I can't use this shit.
はっ
I'll just use the way it is.
はいお任せをはっはっさあどうだ
Damn, Daddy, I.
冥界で私を倒すなんて戦闘終了
You are the best. Crit monster.
お役に立てましたか
Thank you very much. I take that for the ghost lantern. Okay, no battles. Take a break for a while.
Nice! I'm back to my normal size. Now, victory for Sophros is guaranteed. And it looks like my bonds have come undone too. I must return to my physical body in York immediately. But it seems there's still a certain matter to take care of. Go ahead. Finish her off, Sophros. Yes, you still need to cut my head off. This is a just end for a goddess who tried to take control of Europe after being cajoled by the king of mages' flattering words. It seems you have accepted your fate. Why not at least give us an excuse to spare you? Sophros sees everything in a positive light, so if you say you're going to turn over a new leaf, I'm sure he'll consider it.
Ereshkigal.
Unnecessary! I will not beg for my life. You are the goddess of fertility, so if given a chance, you would survive until the end. But I'm different. For the goddess of death to reject death, that would be a foul thing indeed. As a goddess who captured many souls, I shall die here. Ereshkigal. Master, it seems her mind is made up. I don't know what to say. When a person doesn't deny the guilt and seeks death, what should we do in such a situation?
Simple. We ask her reasons.
Huh! It's too late to talk about such matters now. I told you before, I intended to wipe out everyone in Mesopotamia. I was going to gather all of their souls here in the underworld and then become the one who rules them all. Gorgon wants to annihilate the human race out of vengeance, since humans stole everything from her. I try to exterminate humans out of a desire to dominate. Wouldn't you agree there is no greater evil than that?
Surely that wasn't your true motive.
You're persistent. Just lop off my head already. As the queen of the land of the dead, I lost to humans. As a goddess, I lost to Ishtar. No, the fact that I didn't kill you when we first met in Kutha had already ruined my plans. I despise the living. If you're not going to become one of my dead, don't try to don't try to understand me.
Fool, such behavior ill becomes a goddess and leads her nowhere.
Senpai, there's someone behind Irashka. Huh? No!
Oh.
Child, so immature, so stubborn. Save your petulance for another time.
Irashkigo! Who the hell are you? Ishtar arrow did not hit. Who is that old man?
Calm yourselves. Look and see. What this sword severed was not her bond to life, but to this misbegotten alliance.
I'm stunned! You didn't just cut me in half, like in myth. Irashkigo. Master, Irashkigo isn't injured.
So who are you, old man? The only living human in the underworld is Silfrost. You may not be dead, but no ordinary man could have done what you just have. It wasn't me, nor the Mage King, nor Chaldea. Old man, who called you here? A good question. Little and less has been achieved here, and so I have come from the abyss to set events in motion. I appear here as a friend from another land. Ereshkigo, you hide the truth with so many lies. If you can yet feel shame, answer me. Why have you striven to create a land of the dead? Oh, caretaker of souls, do you not love humanity? Is that not why you sought to claim them as your own?
Obviously.
What? Of course not! I only love the things I own. Only my soul's locked up in cages. Look at this land. A sky without light, a surface without reflection, mud without budding flowers. There is no pleasure to be had here. There is nothing. I don't even know what the souls are saying. But there is silence and tranquility. When it comes to peaceful repose of the dead, this land has no equal. I don't care about the humans and their lives on the surface. I only love those who fall to this land. So I could never feel any love for the people on the surface.
Oh.
Oh, am I look beauty?
I disagree.
What? I speak only the truth. The only humans I am interested in are dead ones.
Mistress of the underworld. Bloody flower consign.
Okay, well, I got a phone call. Give me 1 sec. Alright, back on it. Sorry, just got a bit of like a long phone call. Anyway, let's continue. Mistress of the underworld, bloody flower consigned to the depths of the earth. Even you know the lie in your words. You do not love the dead. You love all humans, each fated to die. Death was gentle, not a terrible thing in your hands. You gave yourself to your duty in safeguarding the souls in your care. You cast your lot with the lions, meaning to safeguard as many souls as you could, protected here in your realm. Though none may understand, though you may stand alone in a sea of souls, you sought to keep them safe here. Here in your kingdom of silence.
But there were so many that
What are you talking about? The bodies of those who died from exhaustion are all stored away. If you release them from your soul cages, they all come right back to life.
Really?
Obviously, compared to the damage Gorgons inflicted, your death toll by exhaustion is negligible. The population of Kutha is 900, and there are 300 injured in York. That's just 1,200 people in total. Such a small number could fit comfortably beneath the ziggurat. It's that simple. In terms of actual damage done, you're at the bottom of the list in the Alliance, Ereshkigal.
That's shocking in its own way. I tried as hard as I could.
Well, you can have the last word. Say something, Silkfrost. I want you to fight Gorgon with me.
Such power, such destruction. You're asking a lot, Silkfrost. Then you'll help us fight Gorgon too, Ereshkigal? Does this mean the end of the Three Goddess Alliance? Well, yes. Otherwise that scary old man would have, huh? Doctor, the old man in the robe has disappeared. He was here just a minute ago.
Who? What old man in the robe? I didn't see anyone who fits that description.
So you swear you'll never attack you again? And while you're at it, form a contract with Silkfrost. I will never attack you again, but I cannot form a contract with Chaldea. I have my pride, Ishtar. I'm just paying off my debt by helping Silkfrost. I cannot offer a contract until after that. I am the Queen of Kur. Unlike you, I don't allow myself to fall into debt. A contract should deal with both parties equally, in a fair manner. Therefore, I must first prove my worth by saving the world. Huh? Well, that's bold of you. What would you do specifically? I'm going to start thinking about that right now. I should have plenty of chances. Probably. Maybe.
I'll wait with anticipation.
Yes, me too. I'll wait for the time when you get in a bind so you can summon me for help. And so I will return to manage the underworld. I will grant you permission to depart, so go back right away. Of course, I will keep a careful watch for the Gorgon battle. Ishtar, if you commit a blunder and wink out of existence, I'll take over your vessel for you. So I hope you die in vain real soon. See you!
I suppose all is well that ends well. Time for me to go back to York then. It is almost time for the showdown with Gorgon. Let's hurry. But there's one last thing. Ishtar, according to myth, you descended into the underworld. I'm sure you couldn't help but notice Ereshkigal had a grudge against you. So, knowing that, why did you come? That's the biggest mystery of all Inanas and anecdotes. I'm curious too. So why, Ishtar?
Why? Well, because I didn't like the situation, of course. It was the story of how the gods order her to never leave the underworld. I had to do something after hearing a sorry story like that. I wanted to tell her, just drop your duties in the underworld and leave. That's why I went to meet Ereshkigal, to give her that advice.
And then you were stripped naked and murdered. Perfect. You're hopeless, woman. Still, starting a quarrel like that is so you. No wonder Ereshkigal got mad. Easier said than done is what she would have said. But in a way, it worked.
I know, right? So this is a win for me. No matter what form, she did leave the underworld.
And we got 2 days left. Yes, it is. Gorgon's arrival. Man, this feels like it's... I don't know, it's like a paranormal activity or something. Let me check on my phone. I forgot to text her back. But I literally just got a phone call by one of my relatives. Let me check on my thing. Okay, good. Back to Ziggurat. Decisive battle. Let's see. I will probably use this one. Because it's all a bunch of fucking wherever that thing is. I'll just have to use this one. Get a bond up. I wonder how much bond he has. Oh, he already got it already. Okay, good. What about Gawain? Well, I'll put it in. Why not? And then I'll change that. This one. And here we go.
We arrived at Uruk, senpai. Good work on your non-stop trek back from Kutha right after emerging from the underworld.
Yeah, seriously. Before I was summoned as a servant, I never thought I'd be forced to walk this much. Had I known, I would have brought a carriage with me.
My boat only has room for one. Sorry. Well, I would have been fine with having just Sopras on board. But no way, not without Mash, he says. Is that the case? Should I call for my winged serpents? I'd have to start with getting them accustomed to humans, though.
A winged serpent gondola, huh? That's new. Sounds fun. Or?
Welcome back so fast. Merlin, you're still alive, too. That's good.
Sorry to leave you behind, Anna.
No, I'm the one who is sorry for not being helpful when it was needed. Shame on me. Siduri informed me of the situation. I guess you managed to seize control over the second goddess. We have returned, Anna. Also, you heard us down. Are you okay? I know you had it up all this time. Yes, as the people of Uruk take such good care of us, I didn't think it was a good idea to keep concealing my face. And I was told that it'd be better to show my face, so I took it out.
You're as cute as I expected. Ooh.
Yes, I look forward to working with you again. Now, excuse me. I was asked to herd some bulls at the Huff Farm, so I'll be going. King Gilgamesh is awaiting you at the Ziggurat. I'll see you again at the Chaldean Embassy. Anna basically flew over to the farm. She seemed very happy.
Yeah, something really good for Anna must have happened. I don't know the circumstances, but I'm glad to see her like that. I was the one that brought her here to Uruk. It would be great if it leads to something better.
It's bustling! Streets are full of people! Everyone is doing their best and still smiling! It's totally different from the last time I was here! Yes! I didn't know Uruk was such a charming city!
Today they seem even livelier than usual. Hey, what's that giant seal?
Ha! What is that? Celebrating the king's third return from the underworld, it says. Look, free jerky! Hang on, what are all those ugly clay things? The king battles a fairy in the underworld. The king falls off the cliff in the underworld. The king strikes a proud, triumphant pose in the underworld. These are too funny.
He didn't waste time bragging, huh?
Of course, it's an important role of the king to relate his epic tales. Whenever he comes back from the underworld, the priest won't let him go. They record his stories for 3 days and 3 nights.
It looks like King Gilgamesh is all prepared too. Let's hurry over to the ziggurat. We have 2 more days, including today, before Gorgon's attack. We don't have much time left.
Ah! The Chaldeans have returned. Let's have our strategy meeting for the Gorgon attack. Sidiri!
You have all done splendid work on your last mission. Given the way the king is, I shall convey our gratitude on his behalf. We have prepared a small celebration at the embassy, so once the meeting is over, let us head that way.
What? I have heard nothing about this. So this is our battle plan. Let's see. My name is not on this! Heh, you careless fool! Surely you forgot to write it down.
My king, you cannot go. Your schedule after this meeting is full. Now everyone, let's get up to speed on the current situation. Currently, all remaining forces have gathered at Uruk's northern wall to prepare for the imminent invasion of Gorgon's main army. The demonic beasts have gathered in the cedar forest. They number roughly 100,000. That's over 10 times the size of our force. The northern wall has been fortified repeatedly, but once they invade, it won't last more than half a day. On top of that, if Gorgon herself appears, the northern wall will almost certainly collapse under her attack. With no wall, the soldiers will find it hard to retreat, and will likely be swallowed up by the waves of demonic beasts. So Gorgon had bred that many demonic beasts, huh? She must have concentrated on producing enough for a sure win. For a goddess of vengeance, her tactics are oddly human, yes? She knows relying on sheer numbers is the best way to win.
That's right. Humanity cannot win if our forces are overwhelmed in terms of quality and quantity. In the face of such a massive attack, we won't be able to defend. That means the only thing we can do is attack their base. We of Uruk will buy you some time. Half a day, at the northern wall. While we do that, you head to Gorgon's base, the Blood Temple, also called Blood Fort. It lies in the underground lake deep within the cedar forest. It's the same as Quetzalcoatl's Sun Temple. If we can stop the temple from functioning, Gorgon will lose much of her authority. That should give us the chance we need to defeat Gorgon. But do we really expect everything to go to plan? First of all, how are you going to destroy the Blood Fort? Humans can't even get through its entrance, you know? I flew around that area a few times to check things out. That thing is more like a fortified mountain than a temple. And in that mountain is a cave where she's made her nest. It's like she's an ant. Protecting the entrance to that cave is a battlefield. So normally, you need to organize some sort of siege, right? That's where the axe of Marduk comes in. It should be able to destroy the Blood Fort and carve a path through to it in the inside. This morning, a mysterious servant called themselves the Jaguar Parcel Service delivered the axe to us. Per the king's orders, we sent it directly to the northern wall. The servant left a message for Lady Quetzalcoatl, too. That last job burned me out. This is positively the worst. You can totally ignore that, yes! Please make them work even harder, yes! Still, there's a slight problem. That axe is heavy. Too heavy to carry easily. Even if the winged serpents reach the northern wall, will they be able to fly to the cedar forest in half a day? Besides, the demonic beast will most likely shoot them down midway. then we should throw it. You can do that much, Sun Goddess, can't you?
That would be a bit,
It's 30 kilometers from the northern wall to the temple. Well, if it's just throwing the axe, I can do it. Yes? You can do it? Still, it's no use. I can't just attack that place. The Alliance rules are still in effect. The members are forbidden from attacking each other. Yes! Any goddess who breaks the pact, like with an act of violence, will be completely annihilated. Yes!
How petty! Just say, the pact is absolute, yes! But I don't care, no! I'll just break it and die. What, are you not man enough to do that?
I am not, no! I'm a goddess after all. Yes! You're the petty one, king! To begin with, you don't have enough gold to call yourself king, no! Only one golden arm? That's a little cheap, yes!
How dare you bring that up? Hardly surprising though, considering you're the king of the city of gold. Anyway, I just haven't shown my full strength yet, that's all. My true guys will blow you out of this world. Figuratively. I mean, from surprise, not like that design on a sarcophagus of palanquin.
and here we go with the back and forth insult again. Gilgamesh is like, he's a scary king, but he seems to love arguing and insults. That may be the biggest difference between him and King Ozymandias.
Yes, the latter is a king god king, and he rules as such. There's nothing divine about the way King Gilgamesh acts. They are both marvelous kings, but they're both intense. It must be hard for those around either of them.
Anyway, enough talk of gold, both of you. The real question here, which none of you have bothered to ask, is how we'll get the axe of Marduk to the temple. And the answer is, I'll take care of it.
You will? Are you going to carry the axe with magecraft?
No, that's impossible. It's a divine weapon. It repels humans' magecraft. I'd barely be able to do anything with it. Maybe levitate it a little and just drop it. But that's about it. Only skilled transporters like wind serpents and goddesses like yourself will be able to carry it. So, how about a plan like this? First, Silfrost and I sneak into the cedar forest and head to the temple. Once we're close enough to the temple, I'll give you the signal, and you just throw the axe to me. I'll take care of the rest somehow. Probably. Okay, so let me just take a bit of this red cloth from my staff and... there. Wrap this around the axe. The cloth and my staff are one and the same. Even if your aim is a bit off, the axe should reach me.
That will work, yes! Are you okay with that, king?
I hate to rely on Merlin, but that's a good middle ground. Any objections, Silfrost?
I feel like there's no other choice.
Right then, let's go through this one last time for you, fools. We have 2 days left until the deadline Gorgon's set. We'll never win though, if we just sit around and wait for her big invasion. Therefore, we will move out tomorrow, right at dawn. Chowder's heroes, led by Silfrost, will enter the cedar forest, plunging into the enemy territory. At the same time, we'll begin our diversion at the demonic front. We'll have squads at the northern wall to lure the demonic beast away. That will allow Silfrost and company to make their way through the cedar forest to the entrance to the Blood Fort. At Merlin's signal, Quetzalcoatl will throw the axe of Marduk to him. Merlin will then use the axe to smash the temple open. What follows should be obvious. Silfrost heads deep within the shrine as quickly as possible, faces the goddess Gorgon, and wins. I shall call this Operation Marduk Blitz. Keep in mind, the fates of the Northern Wall rest on this battle.
Okay.
慌てない慌てない。呪文噛むからね。
チキンレースだ
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
クールにお任せを。せい
どうかな。
せい決めるぜ、ベアナックルだ。スマッシュ。
Dang.
おまいいでしょ。クールにせいイエー
Nicey nice. Oh boy, that's mean I get collecting more EXP card stuff.
はい、お任せを。ベアナックルだ。テライエークー決めるぜ。いいでしょ。クールにスマッシュ。せい
Fuck, man. Are you serious?
はい、いいでしょ。決めるぜ。ほっせい
Oh, so close.
はい、お任せを。ほっ
Oh my god. Sakata Kintoki is about almost 300% charge right there. Gilgamesh.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
これでどうかな。チキンレースだ
Now he is fully charged.
ではお見せしましょう。
王の話をするとしよ
これこそがアスカロンの真実。汝は竜、罪ありきアスカロン。おのれ
Sounds like damn you.
そんじゃかっ飛ばそうか。エアハウリングゴールデンドライ。グンラ
Now that's a lot of damage.
星の内海物見のウテナ楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Okay.
任せな、風になるぜ。ベアナクールスマッシュ。
How the fuck you missed that crit?
Okay, ベクールそんじゃかっ飛ばそうか。ベアハウリングゴールデンドライ。グンライエーロケンロー。
ご苦労様。じゃあ次に行こう。
That's pretty easy. Yeah, look what we have here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 EXP cards we get. That's nice. I'll be able to level up my Memeland. Your Majesty, why did you enter the battle? Forgive me. It was just a flow of things. I couldn't help but get excited. The
The only thing left to do is return to the Chaldean embassy, get things ready, then head over to the northern wall. As are you staying here, King Gilgamesh? It will be the decisive battle for humanity.
Of course, I can give orders from here. If, and I do only mean if, you fail to accomplish your task, the next battle will be here in Uruk. If Uruk falls, Mesopotamia will meet its end. What kind of king would I be if I wasn't there for it?
I see. You really are going to be the last line of defense. I always knew Uruk was humanity's oldest fortress city. But now, I see how it came to be that way. Its roots, its origin. However, Kingu is on Gorgon's side. He is the complicating factor for this singularity, which means he could be a tougher opponent than Gorgon. I think you're the only one who can stop that imposter. But even so, you won't come to the northern wall.
So tedious. If I'm to die in this battle, it will be at this ziggurat. I will entrust Quetzalcoatl with intercepting this Kingu. He is not one of the three goddesses. That pact doesn't apply to him. Isn't that right, Quetzalcoatl?
See, sure thing. In any case, I can't accompany you to the Bloodfoot. I'll handle Kingu at the northern wall.
I see. If you're okay with it, that's that. Then, is this farewell, Gilgamesh? By defeating Gorgon, the crisis will be averted for now. The Gain of Mages Grail will be retrieved, and this era will not collapse. And the job you gave us ends there, right?
Indeed. Impressive you held off for this long. Be well till this world's end, Major Flowers.
You too. If your legend is to remain, I'll see you again in the distant future.
Such a huge spread, thanks to Siduri. This is quite a little party.
Oh, what a joyous occasion. Our once quiet lounge is now overflowing with people. I guess this is the result of helping around the city. Food, flowers, booze, they're all gifts from Uruk civilians. I'm sure this crowd is making Anna nervous. I'll go up to her room and check on her. We have a bit of time till we depart. You guys should relax. Hey, good work. Oh shit. Hey, good work. I heard of your adventures in the underworld. I heard you helped out King Gilgamesh this time. Thanks. On behalf of the citizens of Uruk, we are grateful. You know, when this embassy was first made, we were all disgusted, questioning what good outsiders could possibly do. But we were fools for that. We thought that we should do something to repay you for all you've done. We talked it over in the market, and next thing you know, well, here we are. I know it's a bit rowdy right here for your departure, but we wanted to see you guys off. Oh, a handshake! That's a handshake! The thing Soapfrost and the others are always doing! I'll do it too! Let me shake your hand! I'm part of the operation, but this is an advanced celebration. You guys never cease to amaze me. Like that case with the 100 crocodiles living in the river. Nah, that's nothing compared to them getting rid of the beehive at our place. I panicked, thinking that it was the end of the world. It was the swarm bees that made the room dark as night. One mass charged in at the end with the shield at the ready. What a shock that was for me! From the bee's venom, that is. Hey, did we talk about Soapfrost transporting the ale? We haven't? Then listen up! It was amazing! The three varieties of Insin, Umama, and Girsu got all mixed up with no labels, and we couldn't tell them apart. It'd take 3 days to sort, but then the flavor would be lost. That's when these folks use their sharp wits.
Everyone is coming one after another to greet us. It makes me happy, but also a bit sad. Previous singularities were journeys, but this time we stayed in one place for a long time. It almost feels as if everyone is celebrating for us as citizens of Uruk.
I guess it's farewell to the embassy.
Yes, I have liked to clean up the end. Huh? Bo?
Foo!
I see. Senpai, there's apparently someone outside. and that person is debating whether or not to enter. Let's go see who it is. Excuse me, do you have something for the embassy? Oh, I'm so glad. This is a Chaldean embassy. Huh? Senpai, this old lady's eyes. As you can see, my old age has taken its toll on my eyesight. I didn't think I'd ever walk outside again, but I came here wanting to give thanks one last time. Thanks, you say? You mean to us? Yes, that's right. To that little girl. That girl really treated me well. I'm rather stubborn, you see. I kept my flower shop open, pretending not to hear my family's opposition. Yes, just a formality. I couldn't be at the storefront. I couldn't attract customers. My grandchildren are so kind in bringing those flowers to me. But all I did every day was let them wilt. But then that girl came to help me out. Sometimes these blind eyes can feel the light. The past few days, I feel like I was young again. But then I, too, was hit by that illness. I thought I was going to die. Until yesterday. My family had given up. They had tried to let me depart. I accepted it, thinking I lived long enough. But that girl clung onto my body. This lady is still alive, so don't bury her, she said. That must be why. I was about to disappear in the underworld, but I started to feel like I could live a bit longer. When I woke up, she was right at my side. I touched her face for the first time then, and I was so surprised. I didn't know she was so beautiful. Such a waste to hide it under cloth. I told her she would become the most beautiful girl in town, and that's why she should keep her head up. But I really am getting old. I should have at least given her a floral headpiece. So today, I came out by myself. I wanted to give this to her, to say thanks for everything.
Aww.
Understood. Thank you. We'll make sure Anna gets it. Good. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. You sound like a kind girl, too. That girl was quiet, awkward, and timid. But with you folks nearby, I'm sure she had a lot of fun. We hope so, yes. That'd make us happy, too. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being kind to Anna. I'm sure she was happy to have met someone like you, too. You think so? Well, then my long life was worth living. Even though I'm an old woman whose time is almost up, I was able to help someone else again.
Aww. That's kind of you. Alright, next one. What is this? Some Saber and Berserker. Alright, fuck it, I would just use Ishtar NPC. Why not? Instead of just using their friend support most of the time. Okay, here you go. Oh, everybody's... Why? If it isn't the heroes of Chaldea, I take it you're departing for the Northern Wall today?
Yes, I'm sorry to part with everyone who celebrated for us, but we must reach the Northern Wall by tonight.
By tonight? You really don't have much time. I apologize for holding you up. Please be careful. May the goddess Ishtar protect you. That god is actually right next to us, you know? Oh, Anna, you be careful too. I finally got a glimpse of your face. You are a lovely young lady. I am reminded once again that my memory has its benefits.
Gatekeeper, you should be more alert. You'll be caught off guard in that state. Though now that we're headed to the Northern World, demonic beasts will never reach here.
Of course, as always, I eagerly await your return. Giddy up.
It's a carriage. A carriage is coming. This late in the game, a carriage appears out of nowhere. Merlin, what is this?
I summoned it with magecraft, of course. Spending half a day walking to the Northern Wall would be such a pain. Where was this before? Well, you know, I can't just bring out something like that doesn't belong to this era on a whim. Come, no time to waste. Hold on tight. Ha 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 ha! Time out, folks. Keep your eyes on the road. Hello, look ahead. About 3 kilometers ahead. Local delinquents are after you. How do I know what's up several kilometers ahead? Because I'm watching all of you from the sky. Oh, it's freaking Jaguar Warrior.
Meow! Master, this voice.
It's a flying boat.
It's the sound of the rotten soul of Jaguar. Yes! We passed that twerp just now. Oh, coo. Your winged serpents are too slow. Oh, ow, ouch. No beak. Stop hacking. I know you guys are doing your best. I know it's pretty rough to have no rest for 4 whole days. But hold out a bit longer. If we don't deliver by tomorrow, the king will reward us. Wow, look at them carrying that axe. An aerial transport of 300 winged serpents is quite a sight.
I agree, but pay attention to danger up ahead. I threw this carriage together in a hurry. It won't hold up in a fight. Ishtar, you can fly, so you take care of this. Clear out off path of obstacles. Ha 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 ha. Da Vinci is next to me saying, the best thing Merlin ever made was that fake arm. 1 rocket shot from my Bastignon. 3, and you be in the clear, but whatever. She's pouting and sulking too, but that's not important.
Okay, leave it to me. I have no mercy for bandits. Time for some death from above.
よし、戦いだ。苦手だけど全力で行こうか。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
高くついたわね。優雅に華麗に大胆に。狙いは決まった？
どうか
な？そこ動かない。
お。
はいはい、狙いは決まった？どうかしら？狙い。いいじゃない。放て。
どうかな。
Fuck, come on, you guys.
いい、はい。
はいはい。放て。
Okay, good.
はいはい。いいじゃない。
はい。
どうかしら。
Damn it, Ishtar, you almost had a chance.
お望みそれ柄ではないんだけどねお望みのままに
いいじゃない。
ふん
どうかしら。
What the fuck is that thing? Mysterious Citizen X.
優雅に華麗に大胆に、優雅に華麗に大胆に。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないかお任せ夢のように立たせこれでどうかない
いわ。金星まで連れて行ってあげる。
いいとも
いいじゃない。飛ぶわよマンナ。ゲートオープン光栄に思いなさい。これが私の全力全霊。打ち砕けセット。敗者は身ぐるみ剥がされる。捧げ物として没収するわ。
Alright, what's next? Oh boy. Bunch of mixed up here. We made it somehow, although it took longer than I had like. The axe isn't delivered yet. I guess he'll barely make it by noon tomorrow. Well, we can still accommodate that. It's about 4 hours before daybreak. You may feel uneasy here, but we should all get some sleep if we can.
I agree. We have the officer's room that was given to us last time. So please rest there, Senpai. I will also get some sleep to prepare for tomorrow. 4 hours of sleep is better than none.
I'll go check up on the soldiers then. We'll have some touchy-feeling lucha libre. After all, we will all fight together tomorrow, yes!
I'll go back and check out on Jaguar. She might get sidetracked, you know.
My, aren't you nice to care about my own no-good minion, Ishtar?
Well, half of it is just to kill time. I don't sleep well anymore. Not since I found out about Erashkiel burrowing my body at night. Ooh. I'm going to rest too. I'll see you here in 4 hours upon daybreak.
Then...
Oh?
Anna, you're not going to rest?
I can't sleep, so I am taking a walk. What about you, Selfbot? Don't you need to sleep?
I'm thinking of staying up till morning.
I think I understand. Wanting to take a walk because there's nothing else to do. Remembering that we were at Uruk just yesterday. For some reason, those kinds of things keep popping up in my head. They have been keeping me awake. It's pathetic.
Is it really though?
Yes, because I know I have been fighting as a stoic heroic spirit up until now. It's not good to be showing my emotional side all of a sudden. Keeping your composure is very important. Still, thank you.
No, thank you.
That's what's so great about you. From the time we met in the forest all the way until now, you never asked me anything. Trusting a suspicious seven like me without asking anything is strange in itself.
Did you enjoy Uruk?
Well, no, not really, since I dislike humans. Humans are smart creatures. You constantly look for other possibilities and what ifs. You will always choose what's better. That's why human cities vary from one another. However, when something new is created, what happens to the things that are no longer better? It would have been fine if they just became ordinary, or if humans forgot about them, or stopped using them. But no, humans try to reject them. They say they're evil. They believe the new will be useless if the old and ordinary remain. That old lady was being treated the same way, protecting shriveled flowers inside a dark, dreary house of hers. At first, I only helped her because it was a job. But she looked so happy, and she told me so many stories. Even though she couldn't see anymore, she was at peace. Even though she was lonely, she never spoke of it. She treated me like her grandchild. We ate butter cake together. She said, "Isn't it delicious?" Even though she couldn't taste anything anymore.
Here, this is for you.
A flower headpiece. For me? That flower's shops. The old lady made it for me?
She said you'll be a beauty in the future.
That is not possible. I do not plan on growing older than I am now. I dislike humans, but they are very warm. The city of Hewick was like a dream for me. I wanted humans to be nice to me. I wanted to be nice to humans. That is how I wanted to be. That is what my old self wanted. It's a dream the adult me. The grown-up me can no longer remember. Thank you for the gift, but I cannot accept this. Sephiroth, please hold on to it. I don't have the right to wear it. That old lady's grandchild was killed by demonic beasts at this northern wall. Let's depart at sunrise and defeat Gorgon. That is why I am here. Still, this journey changed my reason for fighting. You see, before I was merely fighting for myself. But now, I'm fighting for the people of Hewick too. That is the least I could do to pay them back.
Okay. Well, well, isn't it this a coincidence? For us to run into each other in the middle of the night. You're not going to sleep, Merlin? You asked if I sleep or not. Alright, I never told you about all the little Merlin trivia. Whoa! Stupid cat Paluk! Attacking me again! What did I ever do to you? What? Talking about myself a little? Because we've all been together for a pretty long time now? I don't think speaking about who or what I am at this point would be all that interesting. Well, if Zofrost can't sleep, then it could be a good bedtime story. How about this? You can ask me one question. Topics like human growth and guidance are just such a pain to answer, so normally I either stay silent or lie my way out. But just for tonight, I will answer anything you want to know. Come, ask away. Of course, you can just walk away and not ask anything. I would actually prefer that more. Are you the one who sent out Bedivere? Ah, so you're going there. That's a little painful. No, quite painful for me. I am the one who sent him to the Holy Land. When the Lion King appeared, that's when he appeared in Avalon. In order to solve that twisted fate, there was no other way but to send Bedivere over. I knew very well that it would be a cruel decision forced upon him. I am inhuman, but that doesn't mean I'm a scumbag. I didn't want Bedivere to suffer if it could be avoided. But you know, if only the Lion King disappeared, or if only Bedivere remained in Avalon. As a fellow member of the Round Table, it would have felt odd. I mean, I was King Arthur's mentor, after all. Even though I was aware of Bedivere's pain, I decided to prioritize correcting Altria's mistake.
Foo! Foo!
Ow! 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 Stop clawing me, you! Give me a break. It worked out better than expected.
There was no way to save that Betty and the Lion King together. In the end, I think I did a darn good job.
Even putting it mildly, he's trash.
Well, of course, I'm not human like you. I'm a completely different creature who just happens to have a human form. Humans may call me a sage, but not once have I ever acted in their interest. I'm a mix between an incubus and a human. Incubi are spirits that feed on the minds of humans. Usually, they don't have an identity. That's because they copy the personality of the human they're feeding off of. Incubi just take human mental activity as a source of energy. However, I'm half human, so I have half an ego. I came to hold a sense of purpose. I only came to be called a sage because I learned that was how everyone would accept me. I'm no more than a monster pretending to be human. I study humans and try experiencing emotions, but I still couldn't understand them. Of course, I have intelligence, so I understand human pain, but I can't really understand the burden of it. No matter how far I get, it's always someone's dream. I can speak of love and hate, but I cannot truly experience them. However, even for someone like me, there's one thing that will bring me happiness. A unique purpose that only I have, even among other incubi.
And that is...
a happy ending for mankind, of course. In mankind's final moments, I want to see the very last human's dreams. If you humans don't exist, then neither do I. I am a phantasmal. We lose meaning without you. Incubi don't have any direction or preference. Well, maybe we lean towards bad dreams, since they're higher in nutrition. But I still have an ego. If I don't have a meaning, a purpose, I cannot live. So I have chosen your ending as my purpose. Humans are foolish, not in a philosophical way, but in a biological sense. There are no other intelligent species so wasteful in the universe, and at the same time, there are none so unpredictable either. You humans are truly flawed creatures, but the history you create is beautiful. This much I can say with certainty. No matter what kind of end humanity faces, your history will be worth leaving in this universe.
Boo! Boo!
Well, that's about it for me. Romani Ackerman's evaluation of me is correct. Nothing will stop me from obtaining what I want to see. This time is no different. So, feel free to use me as you like, child of humanity. As long as it's for your tale, the one long history that'll one day be complete. I'm willing to dedicate my body and soul.
Okay. Nothing wow. What we got here? Archer and whatchamacallit. Well, I'll use this one. Switch it around. This one. Should be good.
It's time! We already have troops assembled inside the northern wall. An hour after we leave here, the troops will be deployed to prepare for the decisive battle on the demonic front. I'd give it about a 50-50 chance that Gorgon will be lured by our diversion, but the demonic beast will definitely come out of the cedar forest. That's how strong the desire for revenge against humans is. They won't be able to suppress the urges if the humans form a line against the wall.
Once we have confirmation of that, we will infiltrate the cedar forest from the ruined city of Babylon and head for the Blood Fort.
Yes, Quetzalcoatl will defend the northern wall.
And me, of course. Meow! Here I am, just in the nick of time. The infiltration team will be me, Selfrash, Mash, Anna, and Merlin.
Roger that. I'll redirect 3 slides of Shiba on Quetzalcoatl and monitor situation at the northern wall. Alright, let's begin. Silkfrost, give me your orders. Operation Marduk Blitz, begin! We've got enemy signatures already. It looks like a group of rogue demonic beasts from Babylon. This will be a skirmish before you enter the Cedar Forest. Let's do this, Silkfrost.
慌てない慌てない。呪文噛む。
赤いトゲは茨のごとくな。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
受けを選んだ。
行くぜ。
どこだ。
さら。
しゃ。
Oh crap. 10 of them. Shit.
受けを背中を押せ。どこだ。しゃ。
Great.
行くぜ。任せな。さら。よいしょっと。
What the hell?
任せな。
背中を押せ。どこだ。しゃ。しゃ。
Damn. Fucking suck.
首を出せ。背中を押せ。
お望みのままに。
Actually, you know what?
選んだ。
いいとも。
受け負った。どこだ。
どうかな。
どこだ。
Nope.
んじゃあまあぶちかますかね。赤いトゲは茨のごとくな。呪いのシュヤリを行くぜ。任せな。その心臓をもらい受ける。ゲイフォルク。さら。よいしょっと。
Oh, I don't think so. We're gonna get fucked.
あの鐘の音が聞こ
お任せ。夢のように片付
える。背中を信託は受け負った。どこだ。
That instant death right there.
聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。アズライ。どこだ。では死ねい。
Oh shit.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
赤いトゲは茨のごとくな。
お望みのままに。
任せな。
受け負った。
ふむ。
どこだ。しゃ。
行くぜ。
選んだな。受け負った。どこだ。
Oh boy, they like to bully that, huh?
信託は選んだな。
Wait. Just like that.
信託選んだな。受け負った。聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。アズライどこだ。では死ねい。信仰なき者に生きる世界なし。
Enemy demonic beast annihilated. Good work. I'm not picking up any more around this area. Looks like that was all the demonic beasts that were nesting in Babylon. Ishtar, you're helping quite a bit.
I know. I was thinking this was where it all started, so that's why I got all fired up. Back then, I thought, what a rude human. How can I torment him?
Sorry to bother you mid-conversation, Sopras, but could you put me through to Dr. Roman? It's been about an hour. How's the Northern Wall looking? The battle has just begun. The first wave of demonic beasts has passed through Nippur and will engage the Northern Wall defense force in 5 minutes. And leading the charge is a young man with green hair. It's Kingu, commander of Tiamat's 11 offspring. They're coming! First line, get ready! It's time to use what King Leonidas taught you! Listen, you should only fight on the front for about half an hour. Our individual power won't prevail against them. If you get tired, fall back to the fourth line, rest, and get new weapons. Breathe steadily and wait to return to the fight. They're making contact! It's time to show the Kinjis how strong our survivors are. Men, attack!
The great animal war begins. Meow! We should head out too. Cuckoo! The people at the Northern Wall accepted me quickly and let me eat good meat. We can't let these formidable warriors die. I agree, Jaguar. Normally, both sides of a fight are at fault, but those demonic beasts were twisted by Gorgon. They've lost their ability to reproduce in order to up their combat capability. They're sad creatures that will die out once this is all over. Are they good or are they evil? No say. But I'd rather fight for the side that has a future. Yes. Alright, let's go. Time for me to show you the power of the jungle. Jaguar! Oh, I thought it was a servant, but it's just you, Quetzalcoatl. Haven't seen you since Mother took the throne. I assume the Three Goddess Alliance fell apart. Yes, Ereshkigal and I have withdrawn from Europe. I'm helping the humans now. I see. That's unfortunate. You were a wise goddess. Ereshkigal aside, I thought at least you would have understood Mother's grief. You, the goddess that had the civilization she nurtured destroyed by the savage conqueror, Cortez. I felt sympathy for you when you said that you would destroy every single human. I thought that you alone would take on the world and become an avatar of slaughter. So, where is that goddess? Where? I'm right here. What? Okay, just kidding. Yes, that's enough silly faces. Yes. Prepare yourself, Kingu. I'm going after Gorgon as soon as I take you out. I'm going to keep marching forward and take the heart of the one who is imitating Tiamat. Consider that my thanks to her. Thanks? And what thanks would that be? Thanks for not trying to kill me. Thanks for helping me find a wonderful master. Yes, I will ignore my pledge as a goddess for my master. Gorgon's head will be mine. You are absolutely strong, Quetzalcoatl. More than that, you're altogether absurd. I couldn't be more disappointed. We don't need a stupid goddess in our new world. I will shred you to pieces, along with your precious winged serpents. Uh-oh. Quetzalcoatl's keeping Kingu busy for now. As long as she's still with us, Kingu won't get close. Alright, everything's going according to plan. Quetzalcoatl's good at getting people worked up.
That's an adult goddess for you. She's flat out lying and kindling Kingu's anger.
I don't know what part of that was a lie. Any idea, Senpai? The part where I'm a wonderful master?
It's the part where she says she would ignore her goddess pledge. Quetzalcoatl is far more powerful than Gorgon. Kingu can't stand idly by if Quetzalcoatl says she's going to take out Gorgon, even if it kills her. That makes sense. Now that you mention it, that's true. It sounded so obvious, so I didn't notice.
Anyway, the plan is proceeding nicely. Let's head to the cedar forest. There's no resting from here. Let's go, everyone.
Alright, we're gonna finish this next one. And then the Arrow 5, which will be a boss battle, so we'll do another time for the stream. Here we go. Sneaky beaky like.
콘콘と屍さらす
技の数指導の数どうあがいても及ぶまい
痛みをごめんなさい
Wow, off to a fucking good start. That's just great.
受けを選んだ
任されん
どこだ
Don't you fucking hurt my best poison girl, you little fucker.
安い安い、
はい
お命ちょうだい
痛みを
Oh boy, boss move. Shit, man.
あなたがいつあなたも死ぬでしょうね主命王子だ
受け負っ
I was feeling Serenity's might not gonna
熱
live.
く熱くとろけるようにあなたの体と心焼き尽くすザバーニーヤ
たどこだ
Sorry, Serenity. Tried your best. Freaking that stupid. Whatever that thing. Tiger just bully you.
別だもん気にしないでエイザ粒子展開
安い
受
安い
け負っ
お命ちょうだい
たどこだ
聞きません
技の数指導の数
よく見
どうあがいても及ぶまい
選んだ
よく見ておくように
どこだ
Alright, Oh boy, two Yugalus.
いざいざ
What?
我らを敵に回した
What? Oh my god.
いざ
粉砕します
How could you fucking fail? 100 personas.
我ら軍にして子にして軍100の顔持つ先天だザバーニーヤ
敵へ捕捉
首を出せい。あの鐘の音が聞こ
手伝うの気にしないで
技の数指導の数どうあがいても及ぶまい
全兵装
える。信託は選んだ。
テイクオフスカートフレアソニックシャワーラン展開ブレストゼロエリジェーベト
Done. Next one.
聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。アズライ
Missed. Ha.
どこだ。
手の内をすべて晒すまでもなかったわ
I take that. Wait! Stop, Merlin! I'm picking up signs of divinity from 300 meters ahead. It's the Blood Fort. Send a signal to Quetzalcoatl. Alright, leave it to me. Special Britain spell. Altria, it's time for dinner.
A flare? Senpai, a flare-like thing just went up.
Tell me more about that spell.
Dummy! We still haven't taken cover. That massive thing is going to come down right on top of us. If we're not at least 300 meters away from the impact, we're going to get blown away too.
Oh, whoops. My hand just slipped. Whoop whoop.
Oh. Hey! I will murder you, Merlin.
What's wrong, everyone? For a second thought, I thought there was lag. You're all so still. Did something happen? Merlin might have just killed us.
Suicida! I just heard Quetzalcoatl scream many miles away in Babylon. Yeah, it was terrible.
I can't help it if my hand slipped. I didn't think my staff would become a beacon that would lead the axe there. My bad, my bad. It looks like the axe didn't hit us, but instead buried itself right in the blood fort. Well then, that worked out perfectly. We can't let Quetzalcoatl Noble sacrifice go to waste. We had things we need to do. Now it's time for the final battle.
Woo! 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 Woo!
And the music's quiet.
The signal! Playtime is over, King Yu! The axe of Marduk! You brought that all the way here from Eridu? Still! Something that large isn't going to do you any good. You're supposed to use your trump cards after stopping your opponent. Brain, bird, brain! That's just uncalled for, yes! I consider pounding your face into the ground to make you think of what you said. But I'll forgive you this one. Yes! Things have gone exactly according to plan. Yes! The actual was just a mail ticket to get through. I'm just a courier who delivers things to their destination at the appointed time for Suicida! Oh no! Cuckoo turned into fried chicken. And in Spanish, suicida means suicide. I'm not fried chicken. I'm a bird of fire. Ah! Divine punishment fell from the heavens. Meow. Cuckoo has so much divinity, but now it's dropped by over half. You broke the goddess's pact, but maybe it was okay because you didn't really mean to. Madeline, you'll pay for this. I am totally, and I mean 100% maximum goddess fury mode, going to punish you with the ultimate lucha. Gorgon's divinity is falling. Did the axe destroy the temple? Quetzalcoatl, you still dare to back the humans? Yes, I wasn't planning on going this far, but I guess I did in the end. But don't worry, Kingu. This is as far as my help goes. I won't lay a finger on Gorgon. Destroying her is a job for the humans. Damn it, that little goddess isn't here. This is terrible. She's the one servant I can't let go. I have to go save her. Save Gorgon. Looks like you get to live a little bit longer, Quetzalcoatl. I'll take care of you after I save Gorgon. Seems the rest is in Soapbar's hands, yes! But that was surprising. Kingu was really concerned about Gorgon. I know Kingu is using Gorgon for their own benefit, but maybe they love her in their own way? Not quite. Anyways, time to do for the next time on stream, facing against boss battle. Right there, Bloodfoot. Well, tune out for the next time on a live stream, for Fake Go live stream. Thank you all for coming by. Bit of a death channel right there. And only at least one viewer, and then just leave it for about a few seconds. And I just feel lonely all myself. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch for more live stream. And I'll see you in the next part of live stream. Peace out and have a good night.